Hi, welcome to EWIPRO channel. It's Steve from the training centre. Today we're just having a look at the window reveal beads, the APU beads, and why we use them. First of all, one of the key features is the fact that it's got a double seal. So when they're on the window, it's making sure that they're not only stuck to the window, but it's stopping that water getting in behind the system. It also leaves a nicer finish at the end. When you pull a bit of plastic off at the end, which we'll have a look at, it leaves a nice straight edge. It's also very beneficial for when you're covering your windows. So it's got a nice bit of plastic on here where you pulled off the orange tape and leaves a nice sticky surface just to be able to sheet your windows out. You don't go through lots and lots of tape. By using this bead, it means that you're not going to have all the orange bits of tape hanging out the end of the reveals, trying to cut back, which we all know how horrible that is. Also means you don't need to mastic all the reveals afterwards, which is a big thing. They're very easy to attach to the window, so all we do is got a little bit of sticky tape at the back. So you peel that off. Then all you do is you stick them to the wall. As I said, they are very sticky. You get them nice and level, very easy, using the Stanley blade, going up the edge, making sure you've got a nice clean cut. So what we've done now, we've put our APU beads on. They're stuck level to the window. What we'll do now is we'll knock up some Premium Basecoat 225. We'll base the window beads into the reveal, and then we'll stick our corner beads on the top. So we need to get some base coat behind the bead, just to make sure that the mesh has somewhere to stick. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put on our corner beads on each reveal and make sure they're nice and level. When you're putting your corner beads on, you need to make sure you bed the bead in fully and not just dab it in sections. So when doing reveals, obviously same goes where everything's overlapped. So the corners of the reveals need to make sure they've got overlapped mesh as well. So what you can do, there's a couple ways of doing it. You either leave some mesh on so that'll fold around the top, or you can just put a bit of mesh on afterwards or before you do your bead. But as long as it's got mesh around the corner, you're good to go. So this one. Again, making sure you've got a full coverage of mesh, it's fully bedded of base coat and not just dabs. When using these window beads, you want to make sure you're not going past this line. I'm not sure if you can see that, but this line here, because when we pull the plastic off, if we've come past it, it's got to ruin the finish, so we want to make sure we stay behind that. Okay, just to recap, we've put our APU beads on, we've put our corner beads on, we've base coated the reveals, ready for priming and top coat. We now need to use the stress patches in the corners, and that's the window prepped and ready to go. So stress patches need to be a minimum of 35 centimeters by 25 centimeters. You can go bigger, and need to be applied to the window right up to the corner. You don't want any gap, you want it right up to the very corner of the bead, of the reveal. It doesn't matter if you go larger with the mesh, but a minimum of 25 by 35 centimeters. As we said, the mesh goes right up to the edge. So that's all our beads on. The reveals are being base coated, the stress patches are on. What you can do also, if you wanted to go that extra step, is using the APU beads, you can actually put them underneath the window sill as well. If you've used an overseal, this is going to hold it in place while you're rendering. Also, it will give you that nice sharp edge underneath, which looks nice, especially if it's a top window and you're looking up at it. It gives you that nice sharp edge.